So this one's called SML Movie Scary Stories. Let's just see what kind of scary stories we'll be watching. Let's watch.
So,
I'm gonna
guys, what do you want to
I'm
do
gonna set
tonight?
up.
No, dude, I'm bored.
It's raining outside, Junior. It's pouring, Junior. It's raining cats and dogs, Junior. It's raining, it's pouring, the old man's snoring, Junior. It's a real frog strangler out there, Junior. It's a goose drowner out there, Junior. The devil's beating his wife out there, Junior.
All right, Cody, you can
Gully
stop.
washer outside, Junior.
I understand it's raining, Cody.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys want to watch a scary movie since it's raining outside?
Heck yeah, dude, we got to.
Yeah, we should watch Terrifier. I heard that's scary.
I've
We're
heard
not
that's scary
Terrifier.
too.
Ooh, we gotta watch
They
it.
did a video on
What we talking
Terrifier like a few months ago.
Oh my God, the power!
Oh, that cut off the power.
Wait, Joseph, look for a flashlight.
about? Okay, dude. Found one.
Oh, there's a light.
Yeah, you're being ridiculous.
Yeah, that was
So
way
now
out
the
of your
power's out,
league.
how are we gonna watch a scary movie?
We can tell scary stories.
Yeah,
dude.
scary stories. That could work.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah, we should do that. Okay, I want to say the first scary story. Okay, you guys ready to hear the scariest story you've ever heard ever?
Yeah, tell it.
Yeah,
Get to talking, nigga.
All right, here's the scariest, truest story ever. One night I was in my room playing toys, and I heard a loud grunting noise coming from outside. I looked out my window, and I saw Chef
Chef
Pee-Pee
Pee-Pee.
dragging this huge
Uh-oh.
trash bag. It seemed like there was a dead body in it. He
dead
threw it
corpse.
in the trash can and went back inside. I went downstairs to see what was going on, and when I peeked in the kitchen, I saw Chef Pee-Pee cooking a pot of blood with balls of human meat in it. And he had a bowl of human brains, and he was sucking on them like they were noodles.
Dang.
He put the brains into
Chef
the
Pee-Pee,
pot
a
of blood and started
vampire.
stirring it with this evil, twisted look on his face. Chef Pee-Pee then put some on plates and yelled out for me to
Ate
come
the whole
eat
thing
dinner.
up? Oh,
I sat
no,
at the
he
dinner
yelled.
table, disgusted and terrified, as he served me a plate of this
Oh,
human
eyes
meat
and fingers and
concoction. He was a sick
meatballs.
fuck. He said, "You better eat
You
all
better
of it.
eat all that
I'm
food,
gonna tell
right.
your dad." I picked up a fork and slowly took a bite. I started chewing and gagging while Chef Pee-Pee laughed menacingly.
Whoa,
Classic
that's
Chef
a
Pee-Pee.
scary story.
It sounds like he was just making spaghetti and meatballs, Junior.
No, it was human brains and
Bro.
human meatballs of meat with... Here, do you have a scarier story?
I do, actually. Give me that flashlight. So the other night, me and Ken were gonna play Naked Twister, and I went to unzip my pants, but then the zipper got stuck, and I was freaking out, trying to find a way to get the zipper unstuck, and then Ken was laying on the Twister mat all naked and shit, saying, "You better hurry up before this ass closes for the night." So I get mad, and I grab a pair of scissors, and I cut my pants off. And then...
Give me the flashlight, Cody. No one wants to hear that gay story.
But it's really scary, and it's true. I ran out of lube.
Nobody wants to hear it, Cody.
Yeah, we don't want to hear that
They
gay
can't be
shit. It's
true.
my turn for a real
Joseph's
scary
turn.
story.
All right.
And it was actually true.
So around 2 years ago, I had this friend named George, and he liked to climb trees in the woods. One time, we climbed this tree, and it was like 15 feet in the air.
I
And
guess the
didn't know why I
stereotype
did
doesn't
it,
exist
but I pushed
here,
him
huh?
off. And when he hit the ground, he broke his legs and was screaming in pain and agony.
Oh,
And that made me
no.
happy. Like I got some sense of joy from watching him writhe in pain on the ground. He said, "Joseph, help me, help me." So I drug him back to my trailer and I locked him in a cage. I kept him in the cage for about 3 months and fed him only Teddy Grahams. His legs healed, but in the wrong direction. So when I gave him his 2 minutes of outside time on his leash per week, he could only walk
No,
backwards.
not the leash. That's
Whenever
crazy.
George did something that I didn't like I wouldn't give him any Teddy Grahams for like a whole day. But when he would cry saying he was hungry and shit, that would really piss me off. One day, the cops knocked on my door, right? And came looking for George. And I told him, if you make any noise when I open this door, you're not getting any Teddy Grahams for a week. But when I opened the door, George started screaming, and that made the cop run in my trailer yelling, "What the fuck is going on here?"
Didn't even
so I
have a
grabbed his
warrant.
taser and shot him with it and put him in the cage with George.
Oh,
And
no.
I made
Yeah,
them
you're
fight each other.
dead
and
meat
the
now.
officer easily won because George was so malnourished and weak from only having Teddy Grahams for 2 months and having broken legs. I told the officer he had to eat George because that's his only source of food. He complained and begged at first, but eventually he did eat
Oh,
George.
Lord.
A month
Rip
later,
George.
the officer begged, saying, "Hey, please let me go. I promise I won't tell anybody."
Can't the officer just
about
call more
any
backup?
of this. Yeah, I just want to see my family. But I said, nah, I'm in too deep. So I ended up pouring gasoline all over the place and lighting it on fire.
Oh,
I walked
dang.
away, and the fire department showed up, and I told them that I was just trying to make pizza rolls in the oven and forgot that I left the pizza rolls in the oven. Silly me. And I never got caught.
Oh man, that was my story. Talk about good times.
Yeah, I like Joseph's story the best.
You made that up, right?
Sure, I made it up. Whatever makes you feel
Even,
better.
even,
Cody.
even, even if it's real or made up, I like your story the best. Don't judge.
I think I'm gonna go home. I needed some good night rest. You guys be safe.
we have to call the cops, right?
Yeah, that wasn't a made-up story. He told the story like he lived it.
Yeah, it was way too detailed.
Like I think he did it.
I'm calling the cops.
Just let it go.
Hey there, somebody call the cops? Seems like you should have called an electrician because your power's out.
So
aren't you an
this is what
electrician,
happened.
though?
So the power's out and it's raining outside. So me and my friends thought it'd be cool to tell scary stories. And our friend named Joseph, he told us this story, and it almost like he admitted it. He admitted to killing this kid and a police officer.
I feel like this is too scary for you to tell me when the lights are off. You should wait till it's daytime and the lights are back on.
No, I'm serious. He said he killed this kid named George and a police officer.
Wait, George? Yeah, I remember a case from a few years ago about a missing kid named George. He was found in an old burned out trailer with a dead police officer. That was actually my partner. He said he burned the trailer down.
He did.
No fucking way. Maybe that's actually who did it. Okay, I'm gonna go arrest your friend. I'll let you kids know if we
Case
need you in
back
court.
on from like what?
Hey, you think
2,
Joseph
3,
did?
4 years ago? I think he said 2 years ago when he was telling the story.
I am the Honorable Judge Poohbear, and today we will be hearing the case of Joseph, who is being accused of murdering George Ferguson and Officer John Tompkins by locking them in a cage, making them fight to the death, making Officer Tompkins eat George. Jesus.
Yeah, by the way, Joseph caught the fire department in there to put the fire out. I don't know how the fireman was like not supposed to notice like there was a dead cop and a dead like George in the cage. How does that make sense?
Fuck. And then
would've
burning the
found out
trailer
either
down
way.
with the live officer and the corpse of George in it. The fuck is wrong with you? Did you do this, you sick fuck?
No, I didn't do that, Your Honor. It was a story I made up when we were telling scary stories.
Oh, well, if it's all just a big made-up story for fun, then you're free to go.
Just a second, Your Honor. It wasn't just a made-up story, it was a confession. The deaths of George Ferguson and my old partner, Officer Tompkins, were believed to be a horrific pizza roll accident all these years. But now, looking back at all the DNA and bones left at the scene, there's traces of gasoline and fingerprints of Joseph on a burnt cage, and the burnt bodies were also found inside a cage, which we used to think was because the victims were trying to hide from the fire, but now looking back, that's just plain silly, because there wasn't even any evidence of pizza rolls in the burnt down trailer.
Well,
Well.
All of this
What a
is pointing
coincidence.
to you being one sick son of a bitch. What do you have to say?
It was a coincidence that my made-up story just so happened to line up with all the evidence that they found. And duh, they didn't find any pizza rolls. They burned it to ash in the fire.
Your Honor, Joseph lived in the trailer they burned to death in.
So, I can have friends over for pizza rolls.
This is all a lot of he said, he said. We should bring in some more he's to say. Officer Guy, bring in the witnesses to Joseph's story.
Your Honor, the two witnesses have asked to remain anonymous, so I put a trash bag over Joseph's head so he can't see them. And I also advised them to speak in a deeper tone of voice to hide their voices.
Very smart.
I suppose that
Witness
can
with
work.
orange hair and a bib. Witness with glasses and a bow tie. Explain what you heard.
Well, Your Honor, we were sitting on the couch and heard the story.
On the couch, you fucking idiot.
I mean, no, I was walking outside and I saw these 3 kids talking on a red couch from the street.
How the fuck would you see a red couch through a second-story window from outside?
They probably could be an old
Because
couch
maybe
that they
I'm
don't want anymore.
Really fucking tall, Cody.
Wait, don't say my name, Junior. I mean, who's Cody? My name is Bobby.
Bobby, that's the best name you can fucking think of.
Like you could think of a better name. Come on, let me hear
Oh,
one.
don't give yourselves
my
away.
name is Tolly McTall
They're gonna
Pants
give
McGee.
themselves away.
Holly McTall Pants McGee.
Cause I'm really tall, that's how I saw through the window.
Order! Bobby, Tolly McTallpants McGee, continue your explanation.
Like I was saying, Your Honor, me and Bobby were walking down the street and we heard the black kid admit to killing the kid named George and making the police officer eat George and lock him in a cage and burning the trailer down.
Yeah.
Ooh, when I find out who you 2 fucks are, I'm gonna kill the both of you.
I have
Just
heard
take the trash can
enough.
off.
I now have 3 he saids against 1 he said. 3 beats 1. Joseph, I find you guilty of double murder and being a sick psychopathic son of a bitch. I sentence you to death by the electric chair. But I will set your bail at $100 in case somebody wants to bail you out.
$100?
He gets a bond?
Let's get out of here, Cody!
My name's Bobby.
Bobby, come on!
Okay, the trash bag is coming off.
All right, where are they? Where are those tattletale fucks?
They went that way. Hold on, you can't go anywhere until somebody pays you bail.
Well, can I make a phone call?
Yes, you may. Come on.
Cody, what's wrong?
wrong? Why do you look like that?
I'm just so scared, Junior. My eyes are popping out of my head. My glasses don't fit anymore.
Well, why are you so scared?
Because what if Joseph makes bail and comes after us?
He's not gonna make bail, and why would he come after us? He doesn't know that we're the ones that snitched on him.
But what if we didn't disguise our voices good enough?
We disguised our voices good enough, and plus, he's not gonna get out of jail.
I'm back, bitches.
Ooh.
Indeed.
Okay.
How'd you make bail?
I caught up a bail bondsman and they freed the guys, the fuck.
Oh,
What
wow.
are you gonna do now that you're free?
Oh, I'm just gonna find the two people that snitched on my ass and strangle the hell out of them. Beep, beep. Yeah, beep, 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 beep. Do you
Beep,
guys
beep,
know
beep,
who the hell
beep,
did
beep,
it?
beep.
No, we don't know anyone who did it,
I'm
no.
looking for two shaking pussy.
I'm not shaking. Nope, not shaking.
Oh, you sure? You look like you're twerking over there.
No, we're your best friends. We would not snitch on you.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you guys are my best friends. Of course you wouldn't snitch on me. Because you know how I get. I'll strangle a bitch if I find out they snitched on me. You know what? I'll throw them in a cage and make
In the
them beat
cage.
each other like I did George and the police officer.
So you're just fully admitting it?
Fucking right I am. I'm a
Wow.
menace.
I can't believe he
I'm a
actually
bitch.
did that.
Okay, your time's up. Time to die. Come on.
Aw, I don't want to die.
That was really close. I really thought he was gonna see that you were being guilty.
Okay, so you're
Oh,
probably
they actually
wondering why it's
didn't
around your neck.
pay the
Yeah,
bail,
a little
huh?
bit.
Well, you see, because you did 2 murders, we have to do 2 executions at the same time. So this is going to choke you while you get electrocuted, so it's extra fucked up.
So the black kid.
Well, we
What?
didn't really think about that. But look, hey, on the bright side, we let a friend come in to talk to you.
Hey, Joseph.
Oh, what's up, dude?
Now, while you guys talk, I'm just going to go review the case records to make sure there's nothing at the last minute that might exonerate you.
Pretty careless of you.
All right, so Joseph, I've never been able to talk to someone who's about to die.
Well, you're talking to him.
I know, it's really cool. So look, I always want to know if ghosts are real or if heaven or hell's real, so I have a plan.
What?
Okay, so I'm gonna put a leaf on my couch as soon as you die. All right, and as soon as you die, I want you to, if you're a ghost, I want you to blow the leaf on my couch to know if ghosts are real.
So you just want me to stand by your side to blow fucking leaves all day?
Well, no, you can go do ghost shit.
Okay, I want to live my ghost life.
Bro,
nigga.
what
I'm
kind
not
of
Michael
plan is
Jackson out
this?
there, so-
I know, but before you do any of your ghost stuff, like maybe like after a few hours, just come by my couch and blow the leaf. If you blow the leaf, I know ghosts are real.
Bro, that doesn't sound fun.
I just want to know if ghosts are real. And also, if you go to heaven, ask God to move the leaf. If you go to hell, ask the devil to move the leaf. As long as the leaf moves, I know there's an afterlife somehow.
Sure, heaven or hell or the devil.
Thank you.
Hey, I got some good news for you. You're free to go.
Wouldn't you know?
Oh, the leaf!
Aw.
The leaf! I thought we were going to do the leaf
Fuck
thing.
that leaf. How am I free?
Oh, well, you see, we reviewed the dental records for the bodies we found, and it looks like when Officer Tompkins ate George, George was still alive, judging by the strain marks on the teeth from the flesh, you know, when he was trying not
He
to
was
get
a little
eaten.
skeleton,
so that
though.
means you didn't kill George. Officer Tompkins killed George. And since George was black,
Oh,
that's
that's
also
true.
a hate crime. So when you burned down the trailer, that was probably just self-defense.
But yeah, they were still in cages though.
Okay, well, I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that, even though Officer Tompkins was my best friend and my former partner, and he came over for Christmas and gave popsicles to the kids, and he was a pillar of community and a really
Aw.
good guy, and I miss him every day. But I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. The important thing is, you're free to go!
Woohoo! Freedom!
You're still scary as fuck, though.
Thank you, Mr. Officer.
Watch him.
Okay, so he did kill
Oh,
him.
absolutely.
Well, that was a W vid. I really like that one. Let's get you on the next one. Very scary and